was a tragic night that many of you may remember, at least how we covered it. A deadly shooting in the middle of Ybor City. A young man who was an innocent bystander shot to death that night. Well, his accused shooters are behind bars. The victim's family, though, still wrestles with his killing and probably always will. Fox 13's Lloyd Sowers has our story tonight. He's been covering the case since day one, spoken with the family extensively. They spoke out again today. Lloyd, what did they say? Why were they at the courthouse today?
Well, Mark, they were at a procedural hearing for the young men who allegedly killed their son. They have not set a date for this murder trial, so the family waits, and they're trying to get through it the best they can.
We've been told it's going to take a few years, so we've been prepped enough to not expect a quick result. So for us, it's good to know that the person is in jail and walking around freely until the trial.
The family of Harrison Boonstapel, the young man who was an innocent victim caught in the crossfire of a gunfight. It was in the middle of Ybor's main drag in the middle of the night with stolen guns.
As a community, I think gun violence is something that I think we need to address. Guns getting stolen, people need to be careful with their guns. Don't leave them in your car. I mean, that's where all these guns come from.
Harrison's parents, Carl and Brucey, and his sister Ava, attended a procedural hearing for two of the men accused in the killing, Caden Abney and Dwayne Tillman Jr. Harrison's family says they're getting through it.
I don't think it's an easy thing to go through no matter what, of course, but we would be lost without all this help, I think. And it gives us a sense of, like, peace.
After something like that happens, you're stuck, but at the same time, you can't take anything more. You don't know what to think. You have grief mind, which I've had a lot.
The city has named a playground built for kids with disabilities, Harrison Boonstapel Park. Family members say it's a perfect tribute. Harrison had disabilities when he was younger. You heard the mother talk about grief mind. I've known Brucey for decades. She's from Tampa. I see her in the grocery store, knew her well before this happened. It was hard to imagine her with grief mind, but she has suffered with it. To understand it, perhaps as parents, we wonder how it would feel if our child was killed and murdered on the street. So that is the definition of grief mind, and that's what they're going through as they await this trial to be set. Mark?
Yeah, Lloyd, that's something that most of us can't imagine to put in her place. Where'd she come up with that? Is that something that she is kind of, how'd she come up with that?
Well, I know that she's done a lot of work, worked extensively. She's trying to look for ways to remember Harrison. You got the park that we mentioned. They had the advocacy for gun safety. I think that she is finding ways to get through it, but she will suffer from grief mind for a long time, as many of us would, I think.
No doubt. Most of us, like I said, will never know how difficult this is, but certainly appreciate her strength.
Great.
Yep. Lloyd, thanks much. Yep.